Hello friends, my name is Type 1, and today I would like to welcome you to the first part of our Farewell to 5th Gen celebration. With this video, I intend to begin my long journey of hunting every monster in the 5th generation of Monster Hunter games. And today, we will be starting with Great Jagras, Kuliaku, Pukei-Pukei, Tobi-Kadachi, Barroth, and Jiratogus. While not the most exciting roster, I do have a bit of fondness for each of these little fellas, and I intend to showcase what I can of their perks and how much fun it is just to be able to say that you got to fight a monster. That's what this series is all about, and that's what I'd like to showcase for you all today. For these hunts, we'll be playing Greatsword, and we'll make quick work of these guys. And with that, we shall begin the first half of our one-star journey. Alright, so we will be fighting the Great Jagras up first. There's not a ton to say about this guy, but I do think he has a lot of personality going for him. Probably my second favorite starting monster out of the entire franchise at the moment, but I think there's a lot of strength in his simplicity. He's not terribly hard, and his moves aren't terribly complicated, but he's just a big dumb lizard, and I really, really enjoy the kind of goofy energy that he gives off. Like, just look at this thing. He's just a big old iguana. There's not a thought in this man's head. And honestly, I think we're about to knock what little thoughts may be right out. Fortunately, mild practice is my preferred weapon for this game. Another nice thing about monsters that are simple like this is you don't really have to do a lot of planning. It's simple, kind of play it by ear. You come and stuff on it, you beat the monster up, and you win. Like, it's a nice feeling to not have to think about your everything. You just get in here and you kick them off. It's a lot of fun. Like, I do like a solid challenge. I like my big challenges and my last rounds and all the big boards. Sometimes it's nice to get a nice, simple, beat down. Just an absolute punching bag that you don't have to worry about anything particularly. Here's a mouthful of sword. Our farewell to 5th generation. I'm liking how this is warming up. Let's see if we can keep this train rolling. Alright. So, what normally is going to be it seems as if dropping us here is sort of good. Because this fight was probably my favorite bird wyvern introduced in generation, and it's a hard tie between this goofy fella and Ian Cutcliffe for my number one. I love that. Fucking nonsense. Really I love you, Thank you. Where are you going? Don't pop with my queue. I don't know why you think you can just up and move. What tasty little snack on our journey down. And there are a few monsters that whether it's in World, I always have a good time testing out new builds, weapons on these. They are just a fight, and not even because the fight is particularly special. It's more so just how they move. They react in great ways. They move in great ways. I really do love this overthrow note. It is truly something. I can only hope Wild tries something even a 4-hour guy. Points in the back pocket. Never know when those. Where are you going, dude? so we've got another drop-in, saving us some time from tracking down the monster. And Mr. Pookie Pookie here, who is just oh so eager to get in our way, finally gets his shot at being the main character. Oh, back off that big old tongue. This is another monster I really like, mostly for the same reasons that I like Jake Jaggers and Kuliaki. These monsters, these early monsters especially in World, have just such a great, goofy energy about them. They really do just have so much personality. Finally getting back to quad digits. Excuse me. I'm getting the impression my blocks roars, but I guess I could be wrong. It has been a while since I played this weapon. Poison here. Nice little side objective for us to stay out of his poison for this hunt. Feeling his toes now. And that is already thrown. Oh well. This probably won't do enough damage to actually kill us, but it will be a mild inconvenience. Laying 2 mounts off the same motion like that? That's pretty slick. This time I'll use my True Charge Slash for his tail and go ahead and lob that out. Up a little bit more of a fight this time around. Oh yeah. Oh, you move, you jerk. I need to see about getting some focus on this build. I was thinking it would be that big a deal. Alright. Get our bits. Always get the free bits. That is my rule. No matter how low ranked the monster may be, you always get the free bits. Even if you're playing a character like I am that's already beaten everything in the game before, you still get the free bits. You never know when you might need them. Let me try for a third now. Let's get a little silly here. Oh, that's how it's done. I suppose we'll go for some wings this time. We could try to break his back. I think that's what you can do, so it's really not the weapon for that. We'll do what we can. And very good. Alright. Oh. Dude. Try and aim for this other one. What's on to this one? That and a stun from the scatter bomb, or scatter bomb, my bad. Oh, you love to and you poison my new Jagger's button. That's not very nice. It's always been so funny to me that Pookie Pookie somehow has a loud enough roar to snow you. I suppose, given that he's like the third monster you fight in the base game, it's a good time to start learning him out, so. Oh, Creech Agnes, I'm sorry. You've already had your time. You don't need to be punished again just for the crime of existing. Ow. Yeah, but you are being mildly annoying. It's... You know, I don't normally collect the small monster bits unless I'm specifically farming them, but this time around we'll go ahead and get them, because I don't want to look like a hypocrite in my first real video, do I? I kid. I'd like to think no one would judge me that harshly, but I've been on the internet. I know how it can be. Alright, time for a little nap. He is gonna nap. I don't know if we have enough room here to set up a true charging flash, but we can certainly try. No, I think it's pretty out for that. That's unfortunate, but I think it's still a decent amount of damage. I'm not gonna cry over 914 damage. Certainly. Always a good fun. I love me a good Pookie. Just a fun overall monster, and a good poison monster at that. You don't see that too often. Well, I'm trying to think of a poison monster now that I actually don't like. Something to ponder on as we get ready for our fourth hunt here, I think. So let's get cracking.